Já vamos começar, galera. Só deixa eu ligar nossa querida live. Entrar e colocar aqui galera, nossa livezinha show. Pera aí. Não pode, você não pode. Pera aí, galera. Deixa eu só. Como que eu faço pra colocar uma thumbnail no meu canal? Meu canal! Entendeu, galera? Colocar uma thumbnail no meu canal. Pera aí. Aí já começa o lá joguinho. Mas eu não vou começar a acontecer. Isso a gente não pode ver, galera. Não pode. Foi no live no meu canal. Eu já leio os comentários, galera. Pera aí. Tá, nóis. Ai. Só queria poder usar a bagaça pra fazer. Colocar também no meu canal. Mas tá difícil. Deixa eu baixar o volumezinho aqui, né? Ninguém quer ouvir eu 2 vezes. Caramba! Galera, não vou conseguir colocar thumb, mas de boa. Não é tão importante, a live é mais importante na verdade, né? Mas beleza. Vamos colocar aqui para começar. Esse jogo é delícia, mano. Isso eu concordo com o The Order. Puta que pariu. Eu coloquei o tutorial, galera. Foi mal, tá? Não era pra mim colocar tutorial, mas foi, né? Fazer o quê? Enquanto vai começando o tutorial aqui, eu vou compartilhando no Facebook. Pera aí, galera. Antes de atender o telefonezinho, vou compartilhar uma vez. Una más. Lá pronto. Agora podemos começar com o joguinho. Vamos. Caralho, tá difícil controlar, hein? Entendi. E aí? Tá difícil, cara, de controlar. Pera aí. Aqui ó, options, controle. Não quero controle invertido. Só tem uma dificuldade só, então vamos nessa, galera. Galera de peão, galera de cowboy. Quem gosta de rodeio, bate forte com a mão. pra estar em português, tá, galera? Senão eu volto pro menu tranquilo, eu volto pro menu e coloco.
Standby 1010, investigator reported disturbance at Acer Plaza.
10-4 dispatcher, verify address.
It's Acer Plaza, repeat, Acer Plaza.
Pera aí que não tá em português não. Vamos curtir. Pera aí. Games Options. Ué, era pra estar em português. Que estranho. Não, eu não quero controlar lá configurações. Não tem, galera. Achei que tinha em português. Mas vamos jogar mesmo assim. Whatever, que não tem em português, tá? O nesse, então.
Standby 1010, investigator reported disturbance at Acer Plaza.
10-4 dispatcher, verify address.
It's Acer Plaza, repeat, Acer Plaza.
Shots fired on the rooftop. An assault in progress at Acer Plaza. Repeat, an assault in progress. It's a war zone down here. 1085 dispatcher, need additional units. Additional units now. Officer in danger. Officer in danger.
10-5, please repeat, 10-5, all units, emergency. Officer in danger, Acer Plaza, repeat, Acer Plaza, all units.
They were all dead. The final gunshot was an exclamation mark to everything that had led to this point. I released my finger from the trigger, and then it was over. To make any kind of sense of it, I need to go back 3 years. Back to the night the pain started.
Então, galera, eu achei que tava em português na hora que eu comprei, porque eu comprei na PCN portuguesa e achei que tava em português, porque eu ouvi algumas reviews.
I was still on the force back then. NYPD, Manhattan, Midtown North Precinct, Hell's Kitchen.
So when are you coming to work for me, Detective Payne?
You'd make me work undercover in some hellhole. Sorry, Alex. Michelle and the baby come first. See? My last smoke.
To you, Max, a regular Boy Scout.
See, Alex.
Still on for poker Thursday night, right?
Like taking candy from a baby.
Então, galera, eu achei que tava em português.
Life was good. Sun setting on a sweet summer's day. Smell of freshly mowed lawns. Sounds of children playing. A house across the river on the Jersey side. Beautiful wife and a baby girl. The American dream come true. Honey, I'm home. But dreams have a nasty habit of going bad when you're not looking. The sun went down with practiced bravado. Twilight crawled across the sky, laden with foreboding.
Então, galera, era pra mim...
Michelle,
era pra ser em português.
honey, anybody home? I didn't like the way the show started. They'd give me the best seat in the house, front row center.
Eu achei que tava em português, galera, então... Por isso que...
What the hell?
Por isso que eu... Por isso que eu peguei e deixei... comecei a live, né, e tal. Vamos ver o que tem aqui.
Listen, someone's broken into my house. Call 911.
Is this the Payne residence?
Yes, someone's broken into my house. They're still here. You have to...
Good. I'm afraid I cannot help you.
Who is this? Hello?
Caraca, filho da puta. Então, galera... Eu achei que... tava em português, porque eu vi algumas reviews, algumas coisas assim. Eu achei que tava em português. Era pra pegar essa porra aqui, porque não pega. Pega, cuzão. Caralho, atira, mas não pega. Mas beleza, foda-se então. Eu joguei esse jogo, mas faz muito tempo que eu joguei, galera. Então não me julgue se eu fizer merda. Tipo, essa menção essa toa.
Michelle! It's coming.
Freeze! NYPD, drop!
No. No, no, please, God, no.
Caralho, mano. Fortíssima a cena.
The flesh of fallen angels!
No, 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 God, no, please, Michelle. Oh, baby.
Caralho. Eu joguei o 1 e o 2, galera, antigamente. Fez um bom tempo atrás. Jogo muito bom.
That was 3 years ago. Everything ripped apart in a New York minute. The killer junkies had been high on a previously unknown designer drug, Valkyr, V. After the funeral, I told Alex I'd be transferring to the DEA. It took us 3 long years to get a break in the Valkyr case. Then, finally, 2 months ago, a dime dropper tipped us off that Jack Lupino, a mob boss in the Punchinello crime family, was trafficking. I went undercover, infiltrated the worst mafia family in New York.
Parece realmente que alguém tá contando a história. É muito legal esse jogo, por causa disso. Se vocês quiserem, galera, tiver bastante like, tiver uma meta de 10 likes,
I came in from the cold and the dark.
faço o vídeo.
Outside the city was a cruel monster. I've been slowly working my way from the small time to the big fish, trying to get to the source of the drug. Alex and BB were my only contacts in the DEA, the only ones in this decrepit city who knew I was down here.
BB here. Something urgent has come up with Jack Lupino. You need to meet with Alex immediately at the Roscoe Street station.
I hadn't had a face-to-face with Alex since I'd gone undercover. Outside, the mercury was falling fast. It was colder than the devil's heart, raining ice pitchforks as if the heavens were ready to fall. Everyone was running for shelter like there was no tomorrow. It didn't get any better when I got to the subway. The feeling hit me like a point-blank shot straight in the face. Something was not right about this. My Beretta stirred nervously under my coat, but the train doors had already shut behind me, and I was in for the ride. Next stop, Roscoe Street Station, and Alex. The station was drenched in gloom. Alex was a ghost, nowhere to be seen.
Sejam bem-vindos à live, galera. Deixa o like, é nóis. Comenta, né? Que é bom. Se tiver a meta de 10 likes nessa live, galera, eu vou fazer vídeo. Beleza? Bancades.
The gate was locked. Alex wouldn't have set up a meeting at a closed station. Something was off.
Tá aberto. Caralho, tem sangue. Alguém atirou com uma 12 aqui, mano. Um saltinho, começar já pulando.
Death was in the air at Roscoe Street. I'd have to find Alex fast.
Tirou o revólver super bugadão. Mas o jogo é bom pra cacete, então. Ah,
The pills would ease the pain.
Galera, eu queria muito que saísse Duke Nukem pro PS4. Ia ser muito top.
Wasn't Jake supposed to take care of this? He and Mickey are having too. Hey,
Nível Fortnite, galera, você pulando assim. Pegar as munições dos caras. Uma troca de arma. Você batendo assim.
Hey,
Esses pulos nunca foi muito bom de dar pulo, galera. Vai ter que ser essa aqui mesmo.
Yo, guys. Hey, big. Yo.
Carlos Gambino. Seu otário. Eu sou o policial, mané.
Hold it.
Otário! Deixa a porta aberta aí pra eu entrar. Otário! Então, galera, comentem aí o que vocês estão achando, o que vocês não estão achando. E podem...
The security panel let out a mocking cackle. I'd need the right
O que
code.
pode melhorar, o que não pode. Dá uma luz aí, galera, dá uma luz aí. Opa, vou começar a usar isso aqui.
Right? Right.
While looking for Alex, I had ended up in the middle of a big-time crime operation.
Agora eu vi a minha vida crescer um pouquinho.
Kiss it goodbye.
Caralho, deu um portal de conta agora que foi bonito. Uma na boca.
You saved me, man.
What's going on here?
A massacre. These armed thugs just appeared from nowhere. We need to get help. I can make the call from the control room 1 floor up. Can you take me there?
Sure. Sounds good. Follow me.
We gotta get moving, please! Frankly, I'm too scared to go to the control room on my own without you and your gun. We need to go and call help.
Eu queria lembrar como é que faz pra usar a vida, galera.
There's no time to lose. We gotta get to the
bolinha.
control room.
Vambora.
The power to the rail had been cut. I'd have to get it back on to get the train moving.
Oi?
We need to go and call help.
Não dá pra tirar na... É, mas a munição tá bem escassa. Onde vai, porra, nessa caceta? Embarquei, galera, embarquei. Aqui eu voltei pro mesmo lugar. Porra, não me estrova, filho. bem provável que é pro mesmo lugar que eu voltei, né? Beleza. É um lugar que eu vim. Tá, não é pra frente nem pra trás. E aí? Ah, o cara vai colocar o código.
Home free. This way.
Yo! Nossa! Só viu o cara pra nada, né? Agora. Um de 12 mesmo. What? Cadê o cara?
Whack the sucker.
Caramba, matei dois e tipo, whatever, né? O chão. Agora eu tô ligado que dá pra se jogar ali, tipo, do lado. Eu não tava ligado.
The security panel let out a mocking
Ah, tem que salvar o
cackle.
cara
I'd need
de
the
novo.
right code.
Did you hear something?
Nah, take it easy.
What the?
While looking for Alex, they had ended up in the middle of a big-time crime operation.
Vou usar essa arma aqui, foda-se.
Kiss it goodbye.
Era. Tem conversa mais. Não sei de conversar já.
You saved me, man.
What's going on here?
A massacre. These armed thugs just appeared from nowhere. We need to get help. I can make the call from the control room one floor up. Can you take me there?
Sure, sounds good. Follow me.
Tem lugar errado.
Home free. This way.
Ah, eu sumi magicamente. Gostei dessas cenas cinematográficas voando, vários corpos voando e tal. Agora eu entro na sala só assim agora. Nas gráficos.
The train lit up like a Christmas tree. The power was back on.
Se eu ir ali, eu vou aqui. Não é nada aqui? Não. Aqui não. Ah, tá. Entendi. Dá uma resinha show. Falou, tá?
subtle.
Hey, what the?
Por enquanto tá nice, galera. Eu vou completar esse capítulo 2. Vou completar esse capítulo 2 e eu vou encerrar a
The
live, tá,
rusty
galera?
door led to an abandoned part of the station, closed off since the early 40s. Something big was going down at Roscoe Street. Maybe that's why Alex had wanted to meet me here. Maybe not. One way or the other, I was gonna find out.
Vou deixar 100% com vida, por mais que eu fique meio sem.
True? What the?
Galera, se vocês quiserem, como eu falei, quiserem bastante vídeo, quer dizer, querem bastante Max Payne aqui no canal, você sabe o que fazer, né? Alô, otário. Pra não, pra cá mesmo. Viu, galera? Se vocês querem bastante Max Payne no canal, já sabem o que fazer, né? Deixa o like, se chegar na meta de 10 likes
Like
eu
Lapino.
trago o vídeo.
Now that's spooky. Jack
Faça
Lapino. Yeah, spooky. But also it's... Got him down!
Aragê é o kit médico que eu nem queria usar, galera.
What the hell was that?
Aqui que é o easter egg, né? Você dá tiro no rato ali. O rato fica armado, uma coisa assim.
All done here. Give me the detonator.
What are you talking about? What the...
The door had been welded shut ages ago and the bomb was missing a detonator.
Hold it!
Oh, shit.
Okay, fellas. The police are on their way. New York's finest.
Na cara.
Sure.
telefone.
We come to you now live from the crime scene.
Who is this?
Right back at you.
This is Deputy Chief Jim Bravura from the NYPD. You are to cease your criminal activities and surrender immediately.
Sure thing, Jim. Me and the boys have been talking and everyone's real sorry. They'll never do it again.
Who the hell is this?
Being placed at the scene of a bank robbery wouldn't have tipped the odds in my favor. The bank robbers had left their tools on the table. Judging by the detonators, the crooks had bought enough explosives to send Lady Liberty into orbit. The bank robber's score lay on the table.
Só vai, cara.
The bank robbers had been after Acer Corporation bonds. The Acer success story had recently been on every channel and on the cover of every magazine.
Se é pra cá, galera, não sei, tá? Gostei dessa doce. Assim vamos indo, cara. Assim vamos indo. Caralho, pra que tudo isso, né?
Hold it! Max! Jesus, you almost gave me a heart attack! I nearly shot you!
Alex, I'm glad to see you.
What the hell's going on? There are more corpses here than at the city morgue!
It's an armed robbery, a tunnel job straight to the Roscoe Bank vault through the old station wall. Is this why... this is Lupino's gig?
This is Lupino's doing? Lupino's men? Really?
You sure know how to pick a place. Can you get through?
No, it's locked. We gotta get out of here. If it's Lupino, it's... Alex? Alex!
There was nothing I could do. He was dead. I could tell by the empty, accusing stare of his eyes.
Caralho, nosso amigo já era, mano.
Ice!
Lá pra arriba. Não tem ninguém.
Alex had kept me relatively sane for the past 3 years. Now I didn't know how I felt. Somehow he had stumbled upon something big and ended up stepping on Jack Lupino's toes.
Jack Lupino's toes. Aí galera, é esse aí. A gente terminou. Então a gente vai ficando por aqui. Espero que você tenha gostado.
Lupino ran his racket of sex, drugs, and contract killings from a sleazy hotel in a slum block of tenements. The NYPD was closing in. I could hear the sirens. Their wail was a crescendo. Lupino thought he could get us by taking Alex out and leaving me to take the fall for it. All he had gotten was my attention. I went for the hotel first. It was a sad old thing with flickering lamps and faded colors, cheap mobster punks and tired-eyed prostitutes. I walked straight in, playing at Bogart, like I'd done 100 times before. The place was run by a couple of murdering mobsters with shark smiles. The Finito brothers.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the pain in the butt. Pain to the max.
You're killing me. Did you make that up yourselves, or you get some wino downstairs to come up with it? Don't answer that. A rhetorical question. I got something for the boss. Lupino around?
That kind of depends on who's asking. A friend or a junk squad plan. Don't answer. It's one of them, how do you put it, rhetorical questions. Lupino ain't here, but he said bye.
Lupino wasn't in his cheap hotel. Instead, I ran into the Finito brothers. My cover had been blown. The door slammed shut behind me. And then I was dodging bullets like raindrops.
Pain in the butt. Ha ha! Pain to the max. Junk squad pain. Got a ticket to Marble City for you.
Peraí, galera, a gente começou aqui.
Bring it in.
A letter on the desk caught my eye.
Bosses! Everything all right? Bosses! Joey, Virgilio, you all right in there? They're not answering. Call the others. Tell them to come quick. Okay, but we can't wait for them. We gotta go in now. Bosses, we're coming in.
Hey!
Caralho, tu não morre não, filho? Aí, achei o papel.
I had met Lupino only once. The gangster ran all his rackets through his right-hand man, Vinny Gagniti. Gagniti was a high-strung whiner on the verge of breaking apart, like an overamped Energizer bunny. He had the brains to run the business, but he lacked the balls, always falling short, taking his frustration out on underage addicts and call girls.
The V deal goes down at your hotel. Jack's exact words, quote, Vinny, you're in charge of this one, unquote. Rico Muerte's coming to see it through. Anything goes wrong and everybody's gonna get dead. Goes double for you. Treat this guy real good. Anything he wants, you give him. Don't screw this up or you're finito, finitos.
A V deal meant added security, locked doors, and lots of nervous thugs with itchy trigger fingers. I'd seen nothing coming in, but that didn't mean it hadn't been there. Rico Muerte was a regular Kaiser Soze, a spook story told to keep the apes in line. 313. The Finitos had scribbled Muerte's room number on the note's margin.
Então galera, eu vou deixar o vídeo por aqui. Espero que vocês tenham gostado. Deixaram aqui o like, comentado, compartilhado. E vídeo não, live, né? Se vocês gostaram, a meta é 10 likes. Se bater 10 likes, eu trago vídeo desse jogo, zerando 100% esse jogo. 100% não, mas zerando. Zerando esse jogo foda, entendeu? Eu vou continuar jogando, vou gravar, né? Mas se vocês quiserem, se bater a meta de 10 likes, né? Eu upo o vídeo pro canal aí, mas se não eu vou continuar jogando igual e é nóis. E valeu, falou e é nóis.